After nearly a month and a half, the end of the government shutdown is in sight. Tonight, the Senate is preparing for a final vote on a deal that would reopen the government. But the compromise is driving a wedge between Democrats. So what's in the deal? The bill funds the government through January 30th, reverses shutdown-related layoffs, and guarantees back pay to all federal workers. It also includes 3 longer appropriations bills with funding for SNAP benefits. But many Democrats are outraged that deal does not include any extensions on health care subsidies. Brad Hamilton joins us live from San Francisco with how local officials are reacting. Brad.
Yeah, Juliet, as the Senate grows closer to reaching that deal that could help end the government shutdown, the reaction here is pouring in from all over, including some of the most influential Democrat voices here in California.
And thank you for...
As former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi joined Covered California to kick off open enrollment in San Francisco, hanging over the event was the frustration among many Democrats. It's all over a deal in the Senate that would reopen the government without the concessions on health care tax credits that were central to their demands.
I think it falls very short of what the American people need and deserve, and therefore I will be firmly voting no on it.
Pelosi was the chief architect of the Affordable Care Act and has continued to defend and advocate for its benefits.
We passed it with public sentiment and we saved it with public sentiment, and we have to do that again.
The Affordable Care Act tax credits help millions of Americans, including families right here in California, afford their coverage. Covered California, the state's insurance marketplace, connects nearly 6 million people to affordable plans. But the deal that advanced with the help from 8 Senate Democrats would reopen the government, but push a vote on extending the key federal health care tax credit to next month. Pelosi warned that if Congress doesn't change course, premiums will soar and people could start losing access to care, though she wouldn't place blame on the 8 Senate Democrats who voted for the compromise.
I think those senators were concerned about, as we all are, these people not getting paid, even when government opens up again.
But others in the party are openly expressing frustration with their colleagues, including Congressman Josh Harder, who says the buck stops with Minority Leader Chuck Schumer.
So I think folks are right to be pretty angry at him, regardless of what his vote is. We need solutions. And the entire reason that we've been in this painful shutdown for weeks on end is because we need an agreement on healthcare costs.
However, Republicans say this deal is an important step to both reopen the government and get talks moving again. Jeff Burns is the chairperson for Contra Costa County Republicans.
And SNAP benefits and everything is just terrible, and it's a terrible way to negotiate.
Burns did join Pelosi and Harder in their concern for the future of the ACA. But for many who rely on Covered California, the impact is already real. Monthly premiums for subsidized health care plans offered by Covered California are set to rise by 97% on average next year. Tessa Spargo uses Covered California and explains how it's impacted her life.
I would not be able to afford health insurance if I didn't have Covered California. So I consider it really crucial.
Now, under this current Senate agreement, there would be no guaranteed outcome for a potential vote on the tax credit extension, and Speaker of the House Mike Johnson has not made any commitment to bringing it up in the House. Juliet?
Brad Hamilton. Brad, thanks so much.